Hey kids, wanna know the Hey kids, wanna know the key to getting better results after workout? Well, I do not know because the keys are for those and workouts are for the insecure. I'm not insecure, I do not need workouts, and my doors do not need the keys because they're always unlocked. Mic drop. Well, like rock drop, but mic drop. I was just trying to create it. You get it, right? Okay, bye. It's another morning, it's another day, same struggles, but we're winning. We're winning by a long shot. Anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I have something to say real quick. Well, I don't have anything to say, so thank you for listening. So today I'm gonna be with you guys, showing you guys how I do my morning routine, like workouts and stuff. But here's the twist: I do not do this every day. In fact, this is the first day I'm doing workouts after a long period of time. Like I did workouts back then, somewhere there. Like I stopped, and right now I just want to do something. And also I want to thank my sister because without her I wouldn't be doing this. Also, I have like a week and I'll be going back to the university, going to get my bachelor's degree. It's not like I'm graduating this year, no. It's like I'm going back to the university so that I can get my bachelor's degree. Yeah, I postponed for a while. I think it's time to go get my degree and yeah, do all those graduating trends like you guys. I don't want to be left behind. Ugh.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna do rope jumping, and I'm gonna do running up the stairs, and I'm gonna do some other stuff too. But also I'll do some facial routine. Also, mind you, I don't do this every day. It's just I've been feeling like my face is like a little bit falling apart. Like there are a lot of dead cells here, and they need to be washed away. I feel like cleansing it with just water, it's not working, it's not giving for me. So I'm like, I do need to do something else about this. It's like, girl, nobody will be willing to kiss her face. Girl, no. So let's start with the video so that this video cannot be long for you guys. I know how we both. Well, I mean, okay. Let's jump straight to this video's content so that yeah, we can see what I'm doing. Does it even make sense? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna start with rope jumping. I do not know how this works. I do not know how many times a person needs to be rope jumping. So I feel like I'm just gonna be jumping until I feel like, okay, Vian, this is enough for you. You cannot take it anymore. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump and jump and jump, and when I get tired, we're gonna stop from there. Yeah, and we're gonna move on. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, like a big deal idea. What? Okay. As we agreed, I'm gonna do this until I get tired. Like when I break a sweat or something, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I did it. Mission passed. Okay, less talking, more doing. What have I been doing here? Oh my god. So I'm done with the rope jumping, and oh my god, I'm so sorry, I'm very sweaty. Is it sexy sweaty or a normal sweaty or a disgusting sweaty? I have no idea. You guys are gonna be judges of it. Let's try and pause here be all sexy and all that. It doesn't give? Does it give? Oh my god. Remember that time when I said I postponed my university studies for too long, so I had to go back? Well, I lied. Actually, I am going back, but the truth is, I dropped out twice. Oh my god. Am I really putting this out there for public consumption? Oh well, it's my story to tell and I'm telling it. So at first I was like doing IT, information technology for like, yeah, in this one university in Tanzania. So yeah, um, it was very interesting at first because I really loved computers and yeah, I sort of had I was like always I don't know, I had this passion for computers. Like I wanted to know what's the deal, what do people do with all that stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if I make any sense, but you get the point. I was really interested, but after I did like 1 year, I did like 2 years, and I had only 1 year to go and graduate and put that robe on, that graduation robe on. And I was like, oh no, this is not for me. Like, what am I doing here? There is so much grinding, there is so much programming, and I'm like, it's draining me. And also, I'm sorry to say this, I'm sorry family, I'm sorry mom, dad, but I had some family problems too. Like there was a lot of stress I had to work on. Yeah, so it didn't really work well for me. I just had to, I said, no, this is not for me. I stopped going, I stopped taking the classes, but I was actually going to classes every day. But when it comes to tests and quizzes, I was not doing them. Like I was like, no, I'm not doing this. But I'll go to classes, I'll do them as usual. When it came to university exam, I didn't do it as usual. I didn't do it. And at home, I was like leaving home in the morning, and I was like saying I'm going to the university, but I wasn't really going. Sometimes, most of the times I was, but sometimes I wasn't going. I was just grinding my ass off, finding a way to like make a living for myself, so that when I tell my parents like I have dropped out, they wouldn't panic and stuff like that. Yeah, but it didn't work as usual. So here's the stairs, as you can tell from the. So here we're gonna do some running here and there, up and down, like 3 times, 5 times, I don't know, 20 times, whatever will make me like have more of a sexy sweat on my face. I'm gonna stop. Does it really give like a sexy sweat, like, or am I just in over my head? um, I'll try just running as no as I can do this. Mind you all, this is not for the weak. Those guys working out, they clearly have some issues they're working on, because no, nobody can just wake up out of nowhere and start running around the house like they're being chased by a ghost or something. Is your house haunted? Or is the gym haunted? Like, how can you be running around? I'm sweating. I'm dying. I think even my face, the dead cells on my face will be like now, like, oh my god, we have to leave. This guy is like sweating a lot. Anyway, guys, so I'm back. As you can see me, I am almost at my dying phase because I've never done something like this. I've never had to break sweat like this. This is like I'm a fountain of water or something. So before I fall to my death, I'm just gonna jump to the facial care routine. Yeah, facial care routine. I don't know how you guys call it because you're bougie, and take a shower and then finish the story time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna finish it while I'm applying the serum and yeah, and the moisturizer. I'm gonna try to answer some most frequently asked questions from TikTok FAQ. Yeah, I'm gonna do an FAQ for you.
I hate doing shit and not perfecting it. Can you guys hear me good?
I'm clearly about to die. But yeah, I'm just gonna do an FAQ real quick when I'm done with everything. Yeah, I'm gonna try to answer some questions that I asked on TikTok, not on my videos, no. Just, yeah, random questions from everybody out there in the world. Don't try this at home, kids. If you try this at home, you fall dead, that will be your fault. I am not responsible for influencing you to work out at home. That was a bit dramatic and didn't make sense, but okay.
Goes to
Pink Friday is in stores tomorrow. Give it up for Pink Friday, you guys!
Anyway, so I have cleansed my face with cold water. As we know, scrub needs to be applied with your face still wet. So I'll use L&Q coffee scrub for all skins because I do not have the time to start like being picky. Where did I end with my story? Okay, so yeah, after dropping out, I had to struggle to like find money and stuff like that. But it didn't go as planned because yeah. At some point I did get money, and tell you what I did with it. I bought a new phone, which I'm using right now until today, because this was like 1 year ago, 2 years ago? I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, I'm old than you even thought. Dealing with the whole dropping out, at some point my parents had to just know, so I lied. I had to say I was discontinued because I failed my classes, and since it had been a while since I dropped out, like a year was about to pass. Fuck, my parents couldn't make a follow-up, like, is this true? Is this a true story? So they just took my word, like, okay, so yeah, so he dropped out, he was afraid to tell us, I guess we need to just find a new solution, you know? Yeah, so we found a new solution, but I think I wasn't like okay with it at that time. I had to apply to other universities, so I had to apply to another university, to my new university, where one of my bestie had graduated there like a year ago. So I had to apply there for mass communication, and I got in. So yeah, I started doing there too. And after I think the same after 1 year, and then the second year things became like tough again for me. Like, I have never understood the whole thing about studying, education. Like, it has never made a real connection with me. Like, we have never tried, me and Miss Education, we have never tried to like build a genuine connection with each other. We've just been like, bitch, get out of my face, bitch, I don't want to see you, bitch, get the fuck out. Like, what are you doing in my territory? What are you doing in my domain? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I do not understand you, and you need to get the fuck out. I know most of you are going to say like, yeah, this kid, blah blah blah, but that's my truth. Yeah, I've never liked studying, to be honest. So the same, I dropped out of Tumaini after 1 year, I think 1 year and a half. I dropped out. I think it was like after my university exam for like to go to third year, I say no, I can't do this anymore. Which it makes me wonder, like, I have dreams to go to Hollywood, and I'm like, what if it gets stuff on Hollywood? Like, am I gonna quit or something? But no, I'm not gonna quit, because this deals with education, and Hollywood is all about voguing, it's all about postures and putting some facial reactions on camera. Like, that I can do. Like, what am I doing here, bitch? I am on camera, so yeah, I'll ace at that too.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm just gonna go wash it off, and then I'm gonna take a quick shower. I'm not gonna take you with me to the bathroom because you're a pervs if you think I would, to which I would, but I wouldn't for now. And we're gonna meet back here with some more products to do on my face and finish up my story. Okay, sounds good? Sounds good. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick. This is after washing off the scrub. So yeah, I'm left with this perfect face. Hi, so we're back. Right now I'm gonna finish with these two products. This is a vitamin C brightening serum, and this is a vitamin C moisturizer, whitening moisturizer after bathing. So yeah. Also, this is not my final outfit because I'm not like done getting ready. So yeah, don't be surprised like what is he putting on, what has he put on or something. So yeah, after I dropped out from Tudako, I lied, and I didn't tell the story of how I sent the results back home after I dropped out the first time when I was doing like IT. I was actually telling my friend like to send me his results when they're out, and I would forward them to my parents, and they would be like, oh my god, you did so well, we're proud of you and all that. And the twist here is that I was actually in pain when they were saying all that, because I was like, I did know like this is not my doing, like I didn't do this. And the way they're saying like they're proud of me or something was like it felt wrong, but I couldn't say a word. I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna die a liar. I'm a pretty little liar.
I think they're coming for me.
Second time also when I dropped out of TUDACO for mass communication. Yeah, that time I sent my results twice, like the last year's, let's say the last year's results, I sent them again the year that I dropped out. So my mom was like, this is kind of the same from last year's, and I was like, yeah, I mean, what a coincidence, like I got the same grades, the same way, like, oh my god, this is so shocking. And okay, so she agreed to that. But the twist came when my uncle is the one who really found out that I dropped out. I didn't do any way test or something like that. So he called me out and he was like, you're not telling us something, so blah blah blah. I had to come out and just tell him like, yeah, that's what's happening. And he had to find a better way to like tell my mother, my father, and so that they wouldn't like lash out or something. So for that, I'm really sorry. Let's just say I didn't do it purposely, though it's like I did it purposely, but I did not do it purposely. I don't know what was moving me at that time. I didn't think straight, but right now I do know that I really need my bachelor's degree. I need another option, in life, you know, like I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, but what if the YouTuber thing doesn't work? I need something, I need like a stone to step on. When all fails, I can just drown, like fall in a river and not have options with me. Like I'll pursue YouTube too, but if it fails, at least I have something else to step on. Yeah, so that's my dropping out situation. So I'm done with the serum. The trick here is to leave it for 90 seconds and stuff like that, so that you can like come back and finish up with the vitamin C moisturizer after bathing. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave this for 90 seconds, and yeah, we're gonna see from there, and then we're gonna start answering the random questions from TikTok. Thanks. What are you most proud of? Proud of my ability to like bounce back from my problem. Do you prefer Christmas or Halloween? Because I've never got a chance to like experience it. Like I've never got a chance to celebrate it.